The Movement for Democracy, Development and Transparency, Mddt Cameroon, in collaboration with Open Society Africa, Osaf, has organized a symposium on strategic advocacy on civilian protection and security rights in the northwest and southwest regions of Cameroon.
Organized regional symposiums where we bring together stakeholders such as civil society actors, law enforcement officers, human rights defenders, like lawyers, journalists, community actors like traditional leaders, to sensitize them on their role and how they can advocate for civilian protection.
The symposium, organized on Friday, June 23, 2023 in Bamenda, brought together the administration, municipal authorities, the forces of law and order, security officers, lawyers, traditional and religious authorities, alongside civil society organizations operating within the Northwest region.
We were able to sensitize about 150 to 200 persons here present on what civilian protection is, what the right to security is, and especially the law enforcement officers here present, that is the military and judicial police officers, on trying to limit their excesses that compromise civilian protection and the right to security.
In 3 different panel discussions, the role of the law enforcement officers in the protection of civilians, the role of human rights defenders in the promotion of security rights, and the role of traditional and community leaders in enforcing civilian protection and promoting security rights were under-reviewed.
Actually, I'm blessed to be part of this workshop. I've learned a lot. I've learned the law, the local, the national and the international law as far as human rights is concerned. So I've learned a lot. I will go and digest it and I will pass it like a message to my community. Me, like a religious organizer, we always make provision because there are people who are rich. We always pray together and we force them to give something so that we can educate and we can cater for the vulnerable. And we try to organize community work so that we combine everybody to be part, and after that we follow with refreshment. During that refreshment we discuss, at least to prove that we are one, we love each other, so that through that peace can reign in our community.
As a civil society organization, I think that we are doing a lot in our little ways to see that civilians are protected during this period. Mostly what civil society organizations do is that they raise awareness and they give the civilian population the opportunity to know what is right and what is wrong, what they can do and what they cannot do at this moment. Most often, many civil society organizations, just like this one today, engage the civilian population in similar symposiums so that they can listen to law officers like we had here today, talk about the role of law, and both national and international.
The main message of this symposium is that all of us have a role to play in fostering civilian protection and the respect of the right to security. And so the take home is that stakeholders must collaborate to ensure that civilian protection is effective. It is true that the first primary actor of civilian protection and the respect of the right to security is the state. But participants, civil society, human rights defenders, they must collaborate with the state to ensure that there is apt civilian protection within the hotspots of the Northwest and Southwest.
The Movement for Democracy, Development and Transparency, Mddt Cameroon, is a non-governmental organization with focus on peace building, promoting civilian protection and the respect of security rights in Cameroon.